When I moved to New York in 1964, I was a young woman getting ready to go to graduate school to study city planning, and I discovered a book called The Death and Life of Great American Cities. And I can truly say that it changed my life. Jane Jacobs fought for the neighborhood, fought for the texture of cities, small businesses, and neighborliness. This park is my neighborhood. The park had been neglected. There were no citizens anymore, like the citizens that had created the park, to care for it and to love it, and the park commissioners came and went. We had the 60s, and it was a very vibrant time. But the happenings, the be-ins, the love-ins, the protest marches, this really did end Central Park. A friend of mine had taken a job in the park department when everything was just completely a mess. And there was a little bit of federal money. The money was to run a summer youth program. She said, come and help me run this program. We formed something called the Central Park Task Force, a small organization that held up this improbable mission: restore Central Park. Another small organization called the Central Park Community Fund joined forces with my little task force and became the Central Park Conservancy. Once we had the plan, then we could break it into its component pieces and begin to fundraise for these pieces that ultimately, like a jigsaw puzzle, would add up to the restored park. It doesn't happen overnight, but because the Conservancy had the support of the citizens of New York and the city government of New York, you can't do this. This is a partnership after all. And because of that, we did advance this park. And it is for me like a little village. And I see people that I know, and of course I see the people that I actually hired 25 years ago, or longer, some of them, to restore this magnificent masterpiece of landscape art. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be receiving the Jane Jacobs Award, and how long she's been one of my heroines, my sheroes, as they say.